Okay, I've already washed my hands. Okay, Miss Mintz, my name is Shay Paul Mitchell. I'm going to be a provider for today, and I'm going to be conducting a neurological examination on you. Will that be okay? That's okay. So the first part of the exam is going to start with inspection. I'm going to be looking at the overall muscle tones. I'm going to be looking at her position, her posture. I'm going to be assessing the muscles for things like asymmetry, atrophy, hypertrophy of the muscle, and any fasciculations. Um, I'm going to be looking at the muscles for any involuntary movements, any tremors. And for example, with muscle tone, I would do something like I would look at the hand, and here I would be looking at the thenar muscle group, and this muscle has a tendency to decrease with age. I'll also be looking at the hyperthenar muscle group. Okay, now that I've inspected the muscles, I'm going to begin assessment of the cranial nerves. With the fifth nerve, the trigeminal nerve, I'm going to be testing sensation. I'm going to test the corneal reflex. I'm going to test the masseter and the temporal muscles. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin with the corneal reflex. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of this cotton tip. I'm going to bring it near, starting with your left eye. I want you to look straight ahead. Okay, then I'm going to do it with the opposite eye. Okay. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes. I want you to tell me where you feel me touching your face. Left, forehead, chin, right, nose. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get you, as I touch your face, I'm going to get you to clench your teeth together. I'm going to be feeling for symmetry for the masseter muscles. Can I get you to bite down? Can I get you to bite down? Okay. Can I get you to do that again? Okay. Next, we're going to be looking at facial movements and we're checking for symmetry with that and also the strength of the facial muscles. Okay. Can I get you to puff out your cheeks like a blowfish and don't let me push them in? Okay. Can I get you to frown? Can you raise your eyebrows? Can you smile? Now I want you to close your eyes and don't let me open them. Okay. And testing for facial movements, that was testing nerve 7. Okay, next we're going to be looking to test nerve 8, and that's the vestibular ocular nerve. And with that, I'm going to conduct the whisper test, the Rhine test, and the Weber test. Okay, so for the first, we're going to start with the Weber test, and I have a 512 tuning fork. So I'm going to place this at the top of your head, and I want you to tell me which ear you'll hear it best in, or do you hear it equally? Equally. Okay. All right. So next, I'm going to be conducting a Rhine test. So I want you to listen now. I want you to listen now. When did you hear it the best? the second time. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. I want you to listen now. See. How did you hear it? This the second time. Okay. Next we're going to be conducting the whisper test. And so I want you to take your left hand and cover your left ear. And I'm going to whisper a word to you, and I want you to repeat what you hear. Dog. Okay. Cover your right ear. Snake. Okay. And so next we're going to be assessing the ninth and tenth nerves, the glossopharyngeal nerve. And so I'm going to get you to open your mouth, stick out your tongue, and say ah. All right, I want you to do that for about 10 seconds. Okay, and with that, I'm looking at the rise of the uvula in the soft palate, the arches at the roof of the mouth. And so now I'm going to try and elicit a gag reflex. Stick your tongue out. And I'm going to touch this tongue depressor back to the back of the tongue. And I'm going to do the other side. Okay, next I'm going to be testing nerve number 11, and that's the spinal accessory nerves. And with this, I'm going to get you to shrug your shoulders and don't let me press them back down, okay? Okay. And now, what I want you to do, I'm going to get you to turn your head against the resistance of my hands. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. Okay, now we're going to be assessing the 12th nerve. That's the hypoglossal nerve. So first, I want you to stick your tongue out. Okay, and I'm looking at the tongue for symmetry and the deviation to the tongue. Can you stick your tongue to the left? Can you stick your tongue to the right? Okay, I want you to stick your tongue to the left. Wait. And I'm going to try to press against your tongue, and I want you to stop me from pressing against it. Okay, same thing on this side. Okay. Now I'm going to check the articulation of your words. Okay, can you say pepperoni? Pepperoni. Can you say dog? Dog. Can you say tree? Tree. Can you say house? House. Can you say snake? Snake. Next, I want you to say the cow jumped over the moon and went home. The cow jumped over the moon and went home. The next part of the exam, I'm going to be looking at motor function. And again, with this, I'm going to be looking at involuntary movements, the positioning, and muscle tone. So we're going to test the extension and flexion and strength of your neck. So I want you to extend your head forward. I'm sorry, excuse me. I want you to flex your neck forward, and I want you to stop me from lifting your head up. Okay, support you here. Okay, next I want you to extend your head back, and I want you to stop me from bringing it. Okay. And now I'm going to push against you, and I want you to meet my resistance. Okay? Now I'm going to pull you against me, and I want you to meet my resistance. Okay. And now I want you to put up two fists, and I'm going to pull you towards me. I want you to stop me from pulling you. And now I'm going to push, and I want you to stop me from pushing you. Next part of the exam, we're going to be testing for things like coordination and any abnormalities in the test I'm getting ready to conduct could indicate things like cerebellar dysfunction. Okay, so first I want you to take your finger and I want you to point your finger to my finger like this back to your nose. Okay? You go. Go faster. Okay. Now I want you to point all your fingers to your thumb. It's, I want you to do this and then go as fast as you can. Okay? Next, I want you to take both of your hands and set them on your lap. And then I want you to flip one hand over as fast as you can. And then I want you to do the same thing with your other hand. Okay? Do it with your right hand now. Now your left hand. Now both hands. Okay. The next part of the examination, we're going to look at your gait and some coordination. So can you stand up for me? So first, I want you to go there to the wall, and I want you to walk in a straight line this way and then return that way. Okay? Okay, now I want you to walk in a straight line with your heel to your toe, as straight as possible. Now I want to get you to walk on your toes. And now I want to get you to walk on your heel. Okay? Now I want you to come here, right? Stand right here. And I want you to bend on your knees up and down. Okay, now I want you to hop on your left foot. Now I want to get you to hop on your right foot. Okay. Next, I'm going to be conducting a test called the Romberg test. And this is going to indicate an abnormality in this test is going to indicate a dysfunction in the dorsum column. Okay, so what I want you to do is stand up. I want you to stand with your feet side by side and your hands to your side. And first, you're going to stand here with your eyes open, look straight ahead. And while doing this, I'm checking for any swaying, any imbalances. Now, I want you to do this with your eyes closed. And now I'm also checking for any swaying, any imbalance. Okay? The next part of our examination, I'm going to be checking reflexes and sensory. So to start with sensory, okay. To start with sensory, I'm going to take this. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to tell me where I am touching you. My arm. Which arm? Okay. Right knee. Okay. Right side of my face. Okay. Right shoulder. Okay. Okay, you can open your eyes now. That part of the exam was testing light touch. And next I'm going to be testing pain sensation. I'm going to take this pen. I'm going to be touching you with the dull part of it. This is the dull part. And then I'm going to be testing you with the sharp part of it. This is the sharp. I want you to close your eyes and tell me, does it feel dull or sharp? Sharp left arm. Dull right hand. Sharp left leg. Dull right foot. Okay. Okay, the next part of the examination, I'm going to be testing your vibration sensation. I'm going to be using this tuning fork to assist me. All right, I want you to close your eyes and tell me when do you feel a vibration, okay? I feel a vibration. Okay? I feel a vibration. Okay? I feel a vibration. Okay, next I'm going to be assessing proprioception. Okay? Can I hold your hand? I want you to close your eyes for me and tell me what motion am I creating with your finger, either up or down or sideways, okay? Down, up, to the side, to the left, right side, up, right side, down. Okay. So the last part of the examination, I'm going to be assessing your reflexes, okay? And first, I'm going to start with the biceps tendon. I'm going to hold your arm here. And what I'm looking for there is a contraction of the biceps. So next, I'm going to be testing the triceps reflex. And what I'm looking for there is a rapid contraction of the triceps muscle along there. Okay, next I'm going to be assessing the brachioradialis. What I'm looking for there is supination of the arm. So next I'm going to elicit a patella tendon reflex. And what I'll be looking for here is for the leg to extend. Okay. So next I'm going to do the Achilles tendon reflex. And what I'm looking for here is plantar flexion. And next I'm going to be testing for a Babinski reflex. And with this, I'm also looking for a plantar flexion of the foot. So I'm going to start at the heel of the foot. And that will conclude our exam.